Well, Zahoor Ahmed Bhatt, the academic who came here and argued for a few minutes.
Yes.
Well, that's because he argued what he argued. He was suspended from the faculty. Because on 25th August, he took leave for 2 days, went back, and then he was suspended on the 25th of August. I mean, these things should not happen in our country. I'm sure the AG will look at it.
Mr. Attorney General, just see what Mr. Sibyl is saying.
I have checked up, Lord.
Yes.
After having read in the newspapers,
yes,
I did check up. And of course, Lord, the Advocate General is also here. But what is reported in the newspaper may not be the whole truth. He files petition.
It's not from the newspaper, Manoj. The order itself, 25th of August, I've got the order with me.
No, just a minute. Allow me. There are other issues. He appears in various courts. And there are other issues also. We can place it before your lordships. And
but he should have been suspended earlier. Why might?
He gave written submissions.
Written submissions, yeah. But this is not fair. This is not the way that our democracy should function.
Mr. Attorney General, just see what has happened. Somebody who appears in this court is suspended.
Not the ground, but we'll look into it. We'll
have a look into it and just talk to the
without doubt, without any doubt.
Talk to the Lieutenant Governor and see what is happening. If there is something apart from this, that's different. But you know, why in such close succession to his appearing before us?
Certainly, that will be.
23rd he appeared. The order refers to this. He appeared here and then next day he was suspended. Anyway, I just wanted to bring it to your lordship. I'm sure the attorney will use his good offices, Brother.
Yes.
Do something.
Basically, it was very unbelievable on 4th August 2019 when, despite the assurance of Honorable Governor, then Governor, that their Article 370 will not be abrogated, in the midnight, curfews being imposed, all 3 chief ministers, cabinet ministers.
Just formulate your point. Just formulate the point now, because we've heard all this, almost for the. Also, I'll tell you why there are other people. Mr. Shankar Narayan has been waiting here for the last 12 days of hearing. Oh, how many days? 11? We have to give him some time. So please give us your specific point so we can leave some 20 minutes at the end. Mr. Beg has to argue for 10 minutes.
Within 2 days, 5th and 6th August, special state of Jammu and Kashmir was downgraded into 2 union territories, Union Territory of Ladakh and Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. These imprudent actions are completely in violation to constitutional morality of Constitution of India, right to democracy and consent of the people of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, procedure established under the law, national interest of this country, cooperative federalism, supremacy of Constitution, rule of law. On 5th August and 6th August, Jammu and Kashmir had the legislature, which had basically the legislature of Jammu and Kashmir comprises Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council.
That point was made just this morning by Dr. Guruswamy. He has made the point.
What I'm going to tell.
Yes. Don't repeat that because that has already been made this morning. Just you are listening to it.
Yes.
Same point has been made.
In Legislative Council.
Get on with something new. Tell us something new. And by Ms. Ramakrishnan also has made the same point in the morning.
I'm submitting Legislative Council is having 36 members. And it was not dissolved on 5th and 6th August. It was dissolved in October 2019. So it was in operation. Legislative Assembly was dissolved in May 2018. So because the state legislature comprises Legislative Council and Legislative Assembly. On 5th and 6th August, it was there. So if we respect the consent of the people, which is federal, this is basic structure of the Constitution. So there could have been option to get any concurrence from, even a recommendation for this Reorganization Act from state legislature, which is mandatory. So part of state legislature was that. So when we see this was ignored. This was ignored and is not highlighted as on date. That Legislative Council, 36 members, They were also detained. Some of them were detained. Some of them were not detained.
It is already
Yes,
It is already told to us by so many people that all three CMs, legislatures, they were all detained.
few were detained, few were not detained, because we don't have absolute this information. It was whole the state was under the blockade. Now, Lordships, when we go to Jammu and Kashmir State Election Act, where Proviso 3rd is suspended, so it was mandated for that. So it was there is on.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Very, very important submission. Proclamation dated December 2018. Here, President is knowing that this shows the intentions, because legislators, when we will get this Re-election Act in the Parliament, there it mandates state legislature. We are prior before 1 year. In proclamation, Proviso 3rd is being suspended. Coming to the Article 371, important point which I want to highlight here. One is consent of the people was not respected, which is the very beautiful and basic structure in our constitution. Article 370, basically, it was, as Goswami, this ma'am said, that it was the constitutional intention of Constituent Assembly of India and Constitutional Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir. They issued them some guarantee, and Constituent Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir made the constitution. When Jammu and Kashmir constitution is framed, then, in my opinion, the Proviso subclass 3rd of Article 370 has gone. That has no scope. So
we'll wrap it up now. Thank you very much. Yes, now Mr.